I wasn't? Really?
No, what time was it?
I was born in the middle of the day?
Yeah,
Yeah,
around
because
that
you're a
time.
C-section.
Oh, yeah.
We had set up for the surgery.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when we did.
So if you don't wait.
Oh, it's so dark. Turn this way. There we go. Hi, Liberty from the future here. I'm just coming on now to sort of recap my thoughts about the new Kingsman. Anyone who knows me knows that I'm like a diehard fan of the first one. I'm actually a huge admirer of Matthew Vaughn as a director, as a producer, as a writer. I wasn't disappointed with the film as much as I just knew, like, how I describe this? You can see through everything the film is trying to do. I think that's partially because the first film was so good. Like, unbelievably good. When it came out, people were just like in awe and shock and just how and then the second one tried to live up to the fame, and because it's a second movie, it just couldn't. It was never gonna be the first film over again because the first film already happened. And it's a little disheartening to see the way that they tried to take that, where I can see that they did a lot of really amazing things in the movie. Like, the plot actually has some weight and some value to it. Like, sort of like how Valentine was almost a humanized villain in the first one. Poppy was a humanized villain in the second one, and her actual motives were interesting and complex. And I feel like if they spent more time on it, she would have been an amazing character. But everything else just fell through. The individual sort of scene aspects, like, it just tried way too hard to do exactly what the first film did. And that is not how you make sequels. You take the previous film and you build on it. Not disheartening so much as I sort of expected that. Because, I mean, obviously. And really, as a fan of Matthew Vaughn, I understand that he doesn't really do sequels for the movies that he does. But Kingsman was, as I understand it, his baby. And so, making the second one specifically, like, he couldn't give that to anybody else. Like, for sure, I understand that. I just wish, maybe even, like, if they had a younger set of people working on it, like people who were fans of the first one, maybe. I feel like to really understand Kingsman, you're kind of a diehard fan. And there's so many problems I could talk about, but I think just about everyone and their moms has covered all the problems already. But I'm not disappointed in it. It's not like a terrible movie. It's quite alright. It's decent for, like, the genre that it is. And it's whatever. I think literally everyone was just expecting to be wowed like they were with the first film. And it just didn't do that. And that's all it is. I'm not too sad about it. They are still going through with making the third one. No guarantees that Matthew's gonna be on it. You know what I really am mad about? They killed so many people. Just, why Roxy? Roxy! Why? Dude, she didn't even live past, like, the intro. That's fucking sad. But of course, since, like, I know everybody is talking about this, if Harry could come back, then, like, anyone could come back. And I'm like, Why? But yeah. I'll just rewatch the first one until I get sick of it. And I'll still probably buy the second one on DVD. Because